Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone? How is everyone? Hello, 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 hello. Happy weekend, happy weekend, happy weekend. How is everyone? How is everyone? Happy weekend, happy weekend. Who's on here? Who is on here? Hello, 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 hello. No one sent me anything for my birthday. Cash App, JOA official. Cash App, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. Where is my Cash App? Let me see in the comments. Anyone wrote anything? Remember? No one said hello. Where is everyone? I don't understand how people just watch, but they don't comment and say hello. When you enter someone's home, do you not say anything? Do you just walk in? You're in my house. Say hello. Be respectful. Don't just watch. Comment. Don't be a chicken. So, how is everyone? How's everyone? How's everyone? Can someone say something, please? Someone say hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you all hear me? All right. I'm not going to say anything until someone says something. So I'll be quiet too. Do you see how that feels? Okay, to the people that just came in, I'm not going to be saying anything until someone says hello. You don't say hello You get to know show. Oh, thank you, Beverly. How are you? At least she said hi. People are so rude. They don't say hello. Nothing. How are you today? Okay. Hi, Squeal. All right. See, the other people were not saying hi, so I said if no one's gonna say hello, then I'm not saying anything, and I'll just cover. I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm not good, but I'm not bad. I'm okay. Same shit, different day. That's all. How are you, Squeal? So, Beverly, who are you voting for? Are you gonna vote this year? I'm good. I'm just talking to. Oh, you guys are talking again? Are you getting back together? I was watching the Vivek interview last night on the Breakfast Club. He went on there twice. The first time they were really disrespectful to him, like really disrespectful. Like I give it up to him for actually going back to that show. Right? They were highly rude and highly disrespectful, which that's how they are to conservatives and to people who have a different view. Are you just friends? Okay. And you know what? At first, I mean, I like him, and but I think I like him more. At first, I was like, because I was worried about, because yes, he's first generation and American, and I was thinking, okay, I like him, but at the same time, I'm not sure what his allegiance is to his parents' country, because it's like if you want to be a president of the United States, your only interest should be America, not other countries, right? And so that was my only hesitation about him, because I had a governor who was Indian, and there were rumors that he was giving money to his parents' country. But now like I'm like, okay, I actually don't really have that hesitation like I did before. I mean, he's not running anymore, but I actually like him. So I give it up to him for actually going to that show for the second time. And they're just highly ignorant. They make all of that money per year, millions of dollars per year, and they're just really ignorant. And what I really like about him is that he actually used his own money to campaign. I mean, yes, he had people who donated to his campaign, like normal citizens, but he spent $30 million of his own money to campaign. And then, of course, DJ Envy, one of the stupidest hosts on there, actually, they're all stupid, said, well, you can always write a book about your experience. He goes, well, if I write a book, it's only going to pay off. Like, I'm only going to get $500,000 from that. I mean, I spent 30 million. I didn't do this to write a book. And that was literally a drop the mic moment from a highly successful billionaire. So, yeah, but they're just so ignorant. Like, so ignorant, of course, playing the race card, the victim card, just like, but yeah, I like him. I mean, I liked him before, but I like him more now, so I'm sure if he runs again in 2028, he'll get far. He'll get further than he got in today. But yeah. So how are you, Squeal? What are you doing? Beverly, you're still here? And what I really like about him is he said that he said he's using the Republican Party as a vehicle to get his voice out there, because he's more like a libertarian nationalist. That's what he says. Like, he's not really for wars. And that's someone that I like. I went to a French bakery this morning. Okay, did you enjoy yourself? So, I mean, if I would have voted, I would have actually voted for him. But again, like I said, he lost in Iowa, so he stepped down. So there is that. And I like how, actually, when I say I like, I'm being sarcastic. That's just a figure of speech. The View just makes him seem like a bad person. He's not a bad person. He's actually anti-establishment. He's what The View is. The View is an establishment program. So I walked all the way home. How many miles did you walk? And I like how mainstream media is using Trump's words when he said he's going to be a dictator the first day. What he meant by that is he's going to be direct the first day. Like, they're just using that. They're using that one word that he said as if he's going to be a dictator, an actual dictator, which is stupid. 2 kilometers, I don't even know how much that is. What's 2 kilometers? Is that like 2 miles? So yeah, I was like, all right, Vivek. Oh, it's like 1 mile, 1.2 miles. Okay, well, at least he did walk. That's a start. 1 mile. So yes, and it's so funny that Joe Biden is trying to shut the border now. I'm like, dude, it's too late. Like, I see through you. You're only doing it because people don't want your ass. And November, they're going to vote you out if it's not rigged. Like, now, all of a sudden, you want to do something at the border? Are you serious? Like, come on now. So I'm with Trump on that one. It's like, well, no, we're not going to fix it until I'm in office, until he's in office. It's like, now you want to fix it after 4 years of you being there? Almost 4 years? Are you serious? Now you want to shut down the border? Come on now. Get real. I'm enjoying swimming. Oh, that's good. Swimming, I heard it's a good way for exercise. He's horrible. Yeah, we do need Donald Trump. He's horrendous. And I just wish Democrats would wake up. Joe needs to go. Oh, now he needs to go, Squeal? You woke up? Better late than never. After all of the criticism I got on this channel and everything, now you guys woke up, finally? Yeah. Squeal, are you on your medicine today? Because you're sounding like a conservative. You're crazy. No, they should have sent their asses back where they came from. They should have sent them back. Yeah, so I agree. No, wait until I'm president. It's too late. Too fucking late. After 8 million motherfuckers came in here legally. Over 8 million. Too late. Too late. Let Trump handle it. Too late. We can wait. We can wait 9 more months. Well, actually, we can wait a year from now. Until, we find out who won after November. We can wait. Anyways, yeah, so I watched the whole interview on the Breakfast Club for an hour. It was over an hour. I think it was an hour and 17 minutes. And of course, I already knew they're going to play the race card. Of course, the race card. I'm like, you have a rapist on there that literally drugged a woman when he was 22 years old, who's a multi-millionaire. And he's playing the race card. I'm like, dude, you're actually being in jail for drugging a woman and raping her, And then you have another person that cheated on his wife. That has these allegations, these fraud allegations against him. And that's a simp. He's not a real man. And he's making millions of dollars. He doesn't even look black. He's my skin color, So, and they're complaining about this country not being for black people. And when people throw that argument, I'm like, well, how the hell do Nigerians come here and they do so well in education? How the hell do Indian people come here and they do so well in education and in life? I throw that at them, and they don't have nothing to say about that because that gives away their propaganda. If Canada had a border crisis, I'd be like, get the fuck. Well, it's not even just us. Turkey has a border crisis. Like, they're getting a lot of people. So it's not even a political stance. It's just like, why would you want so many people from another nation into your country? They don't live your lifestyle. They don't really know your culture. Why? That just makes everything imbalanced, you know? You understand? Like Turkey in the Middle East, they don't want Syrians there. They don't want people from Afghanistan there. They don't even like them. They don't even like the Arabs, the Turkish people, right? It's so many Syrians going there, you know, and they say we don't like them either. Like they're honest about it. They're like, yeah, we're racist. We don't like them and we don't want them here. Yeah, I may go vote too, you know, because we need him out. He needs to go. He needs to go. Really? Squeal, did you take your medications today? She said I would vote for Trump. Now you guys woke up. You know how many people criticize me? You know how many subscribers I lost over my change? This is how brainwashed people is. My neighbor, he's like 69, 68, a black man, and he is still on the color train. That's how brainwashed people are. Like, I feel sorry for people like that. I feel really bad for people like that, you know? Look, so 2 people just unsubscribed because I like Trump. This is so funny. I just think he's better. He's just better than Joe Biden. If it's out of those 2, he's the best one. Now, if Vivek would have still been in the campaign, I probably would have voted for him. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if it would be him or Trump. I'm not really sure, but I'm hoping he's the VP. Actually, you know what? No, I would have voted for Vivek because I think Vivek is a little bit more anti-establishment than Trump is. Like, he wants to dismantle everything. Like, you know. So I like him. I do. Like his policies. Trump is trash. How is Trump trash? Okay, is Joe Biden trash? Are you going to vote for Joe Biden? That Indian guy sucks. No, you need to go watch. You need to go watch his interview. Why does he suck? Nikki Haley sucks, you know, but Vivek, no. How many days until Christmas? So here we go. I like Vivek. I like him. Random question. But you squill, how does Vivek suck? And Michael, see, a lot of people, they want to throw out these negative comments about people, but when I ask them, well, why does this person suck? They don't give me an answer. They don't give me an answer to the question. Well, I hope he's the VP. Squeal, I'm surprised you look at you. Are you on your medications today? Because tomorrow you'll be like, I like Joe Biden. He is more right-winged than Trump. No, actually he's not. Vivek, you need to read more about him. First of all, Trump is not even right-winged, you know. What does that even mean? I'm more right-wing than Trump is. I don't believe in abortion. Trump does. Trump believes in the vaccines. I don't believe in those vaccines. I don't believe that a transgender should be using the restroom within the sex that they were born with. That defeats the purpose. Trump does, you know. So Vivek is actually not even a Republican. I was watching an interview with him last night. He was like, I'm not even a Republican. He's like, and what I like about him is like he keeps it fair. He criticizes actually both parties, And he says he's not a Republican. He's like, I don't even like that word. He says, I'm more of a libertarian nationalist. He says there's two kinds of Republicans. There's a Nikki Haley Republican, like going back to Dick Cheney, George W. Bush, who wants to have all of these wars. So kind of like Joe Biden, those people, although he's a Democrat. And then there's people that are anti-war, that's for God, that's for freedom, that's for family. And so that's the conservative, or whatever you want to call it. That's who he is as a person. And I would argue that he's a little bit more anti-establishment as Trump, because Vivek would have probably fired Dr. Fauci. DeSantis, DeSantis is more conservative than Trump is. DeSantis would have fired Dr. Fauci because he was a problem. No, libertarians just means that they don't want government. They don't want too much government. Conservatives, they want limit. They want small government. Libertarians, they feel like libertarians actually, a lot of them, they believe in abortion. They feel like government should not be involved, And this is what Vivek said about abortion yesterday. He said women are actually going to like what I have to say. He feels like if a woman is pregnant, then a man should be legally responsible to pay for that child, from birth all the way to 18 years old, like legally obligated, And he said more than child support. How many days until Christmas? Boy, stop asking that question. But I'm waiting on Michael's answer. Trump is trash. Why is he trash? And I do agree with Vivek. He said that he's like, if you have a baby and you're here illegally, both of you guys should be deported. I agree with that 100%. You should be deported. What I do like about Trump is he wants to get rid of those visas. Like there's so many people, from different parts of the world here on like a lottery visa. And every single year, the system generates countries that has a low immigration rate, countries like Morocco and Sudan. And then they come here, they can be here for in 5 years, and then they get their citizenship, if they have a clean record. We need to get rid of that. Because there's so many people here that don't like America. And I'm talking about the Middle East too. I'm talking about everywhere. Like it's cut off completely. Saudi Arabia, Syria, Palestine, everywhere should be cut off. Because there's so many people that don't like America. I'm highly uncomfortable that there is someone living in this country that is the son of Hamas. He came here in 2007. That's so uncomfortable to me. I would not want to live next door to a terrorist. Someone wrote that, but maybe you can't see it because YouTube spammed a comment. But he said Trump is trash. So yeah, we need to get rid of the visas completely. Like America is overcapacitated. We have too many people here. So yeah, I liked about Trump because he wanted to get rid of it. It's called a lottery visa that was implemented by Chuck Schumer in the 1980s. So we need to get rid of that shit. All the fucking visas. And I hate when people say that that's xenophobic or da-da-da-da. If I want to go to China, if I want to go to another country, China is going to investigate me to the fullest extent of the law. Considering that I'm an American, they're going to investigate me. Like, why does he want to come here? It's like, why can't we have those vetting processes? Why can't we vet people like that? Like, we give visas so damn easily that in 2016, that woman that came to California and she literally decimated 14 people, 14 Californian citizens, and she's from Pakistan and she's a radicalized Muslim terrorist. That's how easy it is for her to come here on a visa. That's how easy it is, And so that's why Trump did that 90-day ban. If I was him, I would have did a forever fucking ban, a permanent ban, He's nice to do 90 days. And then the media wanted to make it seem like he was mistreating Muslims. No, it's like you don't come to this country and kill 14 people. You don't do that. kill 14 innocent people. Woo. So no, I like Vivek. I like him. You need to look more into him. I only had slight hesitations because he's Indian and, you know, he's first generation. And so my hesitations was like, well, are you going to be funding your parents' country? You know, or technically your country too, India, with our money, you know? So, like, I want a president whose only interest is America, not China, not Russia, not these other countries. Like Joe Biden does not have the interest of America. Ocean Star, are you in here? I just see a comment from you in my... So... And that's the problem. They don't have, like, they don't... Squeal, you must have not taken your medication. Sleepy Joe had to... Thing is, and it's like, there's no conservative on, like, The View that talks the way I talk. She's the girl, Alyssa, she's not a conservative. She's like, she's at most in the middle. She's what Joe Biden is, you know. So we need someone like an Elizabeth Hasselbeck or someone that's an actual conservative. Not some play around with me manufactured conservative, you know. Like the other day, they were talking about body positivity with Selena Gomez and these other da-da-da. And Alyssa was like, you know, body positivity is fine. You know what I said? Way to go. Way to show your liberal side. But I've been saying that body positivity is a bad message. You know, it's a horrible message. And the media should not be raising people's kids. Celebrities should not be raising people's kids. The last time I checked, Selena Gomez didn't open her pussy up and had someone dig down her pussy for you to have a child. You did yourself. You take care of your child, not Selena Gomez, not what her message is out in the universe. Hello, Jeff. She is a liberal. Well, I don't think she knows what she is. She's just a chameleon. She's whatever gives her a check. That's why her father disowned her ass. You know. You're funny, Alyssa. I mean, Squeal. I just called you Alyssa. She is a liberal. She's not conservative. Kanye, no. I'm fine with that. No. Why would you want Kanye to run for president? The only Democrat that I would be okay with winning is probably, but I mean, I still have disagreements with him though. But it's RFK Jr. That's the only person, you know, and it's the reason because he's against those fake vaccines. That's the only person I like. But then not really, because again, he believes in giving money to Ukraine, and he's not, you know, I don't agree with him about abortion, and so yeah, we should stop funding Ukraine. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm wondering why isn't there a Democratic primary? Am I the only one wondering that? It's because no one wants to run against Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is just selected by default. I'm like, where the hell is the Democratic primary? They had one last year. Or am I tripping? So they're not going to run against him. They're all waiting. Until 2028. Like, I don't want a gay president. Don't want a lesbian president. No, we're not doing that. We don't need that. Kanye needs a lobotomy. In Canada, people are dying in the cold. White, we send all our money. Oh, you guys are sending money to Ukraine too? See, I firmly believe if Trump was president that we would not be at war with Ukraine. I mean, with Russia. We need to get... No, we don't. We don't. We need a president that's a leader. We don't need a gay or lesbian president. No, we don't. See, we're going back to your liberal side. No, we don't. No, we don't. The only way I probably won't, first of all, I don't even vote, but the only thing I would probably consider one is if they don't make it about their sexuality, you know, and they're not one of those loony liberal Democrats. We don't need no, I don't, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't vote based on the gender. I just, if I like what you say and like what you do, then I'd vote for you. I don't even think the world is ready to vote for someone that's gay. I don't even think the world is ready to have someone that's not a Christian president. I mean, even Vivek was talking about that. He's Hindu, you know, so he was saying in his Breakfast Club interview, he was like, I think partly the reason why I did not win in Iowa, because he said some people were telling me this in Iowa, was because I'm not a Christian and I'm Hindu. He said some of the people there, they told him that. They're like, you know, I'm sorry, like, I like what you say, but you're not a Christian, so I can't vote for you. And then he said some experts of his, that some, you know, political experts of his behind the scenes told him it's like the last name. It's too, you know, it's too long. It's not really common. You know, people they don't know how to say it. So he said that had a little bit to do with it as well. But I do feel like, because a lot of people, they do want someone that's Christian, you know. Well, I wouldn't say that's racist per se. You know, I mean, you can think about it. You like Vivek now? I mean, if you want, it's like if someone wants a Christian president, then okay, whatever. That's their values. You know, the whole last name thing, like, okay, like, whatever. Ramaswamy, that's not hard to say. Vivek. But I think that's for like any job on TV. It's like that with celebrities and artists. It's like if your name sounds too long and too hard to say, people shorten it. They change their names. I mean, Lady Gaga would not want to be called Stephanie Germanotta, right? That's her real name, Stephanie Germanotta, right? That doesn't really go well with branding, you know. So to me, I wouldn't see it as racist. I just see it as, like, it's not rememberable, right? People do that on TV all the time. They change their names. That's why Nikki Haley calls herself Nikki Haley. She doesn't say Nimrata. You know. I mean, what sounds better, Karen Johnson or Whoopi Goldberg? Which one sounds better to you? Asocion Cummings or Sunny Hostin? Which one's more memorable? I don't even know how to say her name sometimes. Asocion Cummings or Sunny Hostin? Sunny Hostin, right? Diane Sawyer or Lilas Diane Sawyer? I think her first name is Lilas, I believe. Lila Sawyer or Diane. So, I mean, you know, and then the whole religious thing is just, if that's your religion, you don't want to vote for someone because they don't stand with your religion, then, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, why do you think Obama ran as a Christian? His father was not Christian. His father was Muslim. Anyways. Ooh, what else you have to say, Squeal? What else? See, the other guy didn't answer me. Jeff, are you still here? Jordan Rayner. I've never seen Jordan, a name spelled that way for Jordan. Jordan. Is it Jordan? Jordan. Like, a way to ruin that name. The way you spelled it. Oof. I need to go back on my diet. Squeal, are you still in here? Beverly? Z Zamonic? Squeal. And then I feel like, actually I don't feel like, I know. When they keep talking about January 6th, they were not being objective. Like, part of it was peaceful protest, which people have a right to protest. And the other part of it where people were being violent. And then the girl that ended up passing away, actually the girl that was murdered, Ashley Babbitt, she was not even a threat. They did a whole interview. On NBC. There was even an interview on Newsmax where they showed how the girl actually was entering the different doors. And she did not pose a threat. She didn't even have a gun on. She didn't even have a gun. And the officer that shot her even said on NBC, he said he didn't know if she had a gun or not. You know? And she was just standing at the door. So they literally shot and killed her. You know? And so again, the media is not going to tell you that. So he murdered her, literally. He didn't even know what he was shooting at. Nobody broke in. I mean, people were hitting at the door. He had a gun out, you know. And then people were yelling, he has a gun, he has a gun, he has a gun. And literally he shot Ashley Babbitt. He didn't even know who he was shooting, first of all. And then, of course, he blamed his race when he was on Lester Holt. Because he was black. You know, put his race as a way to get away with it. So yeah, I don't believe anything the media tells me anymore. So people were like, talk about January 6th. Like, okay, we want to talk about January 6th. Let's talk about the whole thing. Let's not pick and choose what to talk about. Let's talk about the whole pie. Ugh. So, I hope Trump wins. Squeal, you changed your mind now? You don't like Joe Biden? I mean, there is no way Joe Biden could win. There is no way. I mean, even 4 years ago, you know, something happened. There ain't no way that man won. Media has changed since the 70s. I think media has always been the way it was. It's just that we didn't have what we have today. No, I didn't see that. I mean, just watching Ashley Babbitt get shot was just terrorizing, you know. So her family is suing, as they should. But no, anyways, Vivek, he endorsed Trump. So, and even Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis just ruined his career. He's so stupid. Like, you know, he should have waited. He should have waited until 2028. I've been saying, I'm like, dude, you should wait. Did you see that movie? No, I didn't see it. It's called Christine. No, I didn't see it. And I like how the viewer was saying that immigration does not pose a threat to this country. Yes, the fuck it does. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. It builds the economy. They work jobs that people don't want to work. Well, they don't have options to get other jobs. They're not skilled, you know? Canada caused Justin Trudeau brought too many immigrants. We have no. Well, that's what you get for voting what would be a Democrat progressive. I was watching a news feed about Governor Whitmer wanting to spend over $1 billion for housing. I'm like, well, where the fuck are you getting that money? Second of all, this is what happens when you invite immigrants to this country. You know? Like, let their country handle the problems. We have our own shit we need to handle before we bring other people's problems here. Okay. No, Justin is not good. That man is fucking crazy. He forced people to get vaccinated. People lost their jobs, their businesses. He's crazy. When is he going to come out the closet? I'm like, what politician divorces their wife? That's a little bit... So... I'm telling you, like, a lot of countries do not like America. Like, a lot. I'm talking people in Europe, the Middle East, Canada, Africa. They do not like America. Like, they're so jealous of us. Yep, people in the Brits, the British people, they don't like us either. Yep. I've learned a lot about that during the past year. I'm like, I didn't do anything to y'all. They usually conflate what our government does with Americans. I'm like, well, first of all, I have no responsibility of war criminal Joe Biden. Okay, I'm actually against that. Yep, they believe that. I'm like, we have no control over our government, just like how you guys don't have control over yours. We have no control with what they do. So that's just a form of ignorance. Like, why tie me to what my government does that I'm even against, first of all? The liberals want that stuff, not me. Well, I'm not a terrorist. No, that's why you have to vote. For protest. Overthrow the government? What do you mean? They're mad that the January 6th people try to do that. Stop voting Democrat. That's one. Vote for what today Republican Party is. Stop voting for the old school Democrats that love war. Joe Biden. But here's the thing, though. They don't like our country, but yet they want to come here. Hello? Hello? They would not deny a green card or a visa. I mean, I do agree that America has a lot of war crimes. I mean, duh. I'm like, well, why do people like John McCain? He's one of them. Why do people like Joe Biden? Anyways, get rid of Democrats and get rid of the Pete Buttigieg, the Kamala Harrises. Get rid of the Nikki Haley's. Put in the Trumps and the Vivek Ramaswamy's. No, libertarians. I like libertarians. Why don't you like libertarians? Libertarians are actually anti-war. They're actually for no government, libertarians. So I would consider myself, if I have to label, I would consider myself a libertarian conservative. What do you mean they have no spine? What does that mean? So now you want war? Like, I don't like war. So when people say, why is Donald Trump talking to Putin or talking to Kim Jong-un, sending letters? I'm like, I would want my president to be cordial with these people. You know, well, first of all, we can kick their ass if we want to. But second of all, like, it's good to be cordial with these people because that can stop with them going to wars with other countries, you know? You know? Like, you don't have to like how they run their country, but you can be cordial with them. Joe Biden is not cordial with Putin. Oh, you believe war is necessary? But war kills innocent people. Innocent people die. War is justice sometimes. I mean, you know, if Hmm. I mean, I'm not saying I won't threaten no one. Like, you know, like Trump did threaten some leaders, but at the same time, it's like I would not rather go there. You know, Prophet Muhammad is a war criminal. That's what I'm doing. And a pedophile. But yeah, so I don't believe in wars. That would be my last resort. Like, it's not a black and white issue. It's not like yes or no. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It would actually have to be an award to actually know whether you want it or not. Okay, well, go live in Gaza and tell me if you like wars or not. Go live there. I don't think you're on your medications today. Go live in Gaza. There's no proof out there that I know of that says wars make things better, even after you even take out the person you want to take out. Do, do, do. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Life is just so squill. What's up with you? You got a job? I'm like 78% finished for my certification. I still didn't finish. I'm like almost done. 78%. Teaching can be difficult. Like, you know what teaching reminds me of? Teaching reminds me of when I used to be in school and you just know there are so many students in class, they don't care about doing your homework. They're not conscientious about their grades. They're not attentive in class. They don't care. Imagine being a teacher and dealing with that times 100. It's kind of like working in a group project and you have that one or two people that don't want to do the work. Teachers have to deal with that times 100 because people just don't want to learn. They're lazy, you know? So it's hard. Hello. No job, it's okay. How's your mom? Is she doing okay? You are really thick. I know, I gained so much weight. how things have changed around the globe. Yet those people around the globe don't like America. This is why we need to up our national security. Okay, do you not have anything better to do? Is that how you really spell your name? It's a weird way to spell Jordan. Way to ruin the name. Way to ruin it. Way to ruin it. How are you, GQG? Are you still brainwashed? You still gonna vote for Biden? America loves me. So this is where you're being a victim card. You're being a victim. A victim. And I don't care if I'm not loved by anyone. That's the thing. You guys want people to love you. Why should I care what other people think? Okay? Here you go with the victim card. You need to read history with the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. The Democrats were the racists the last time I checked, not the Republicans. So everyone is racist. Everyone is prejudiced in some way, shape, or form. So I hate that word is a big word. It's globally stretched. So GQG, you need to wake up. Stop being a victim. How many days until Christmas? Less than a year. I don't do anything for the holidays. I've never said Trump is my God. I bet you're gonna vote for Joe Biden. Squeal, get her, squeal, get her. Are you voting for Joe Biden? At least there are some black folks that are waking up. The ones that don't, I want my stimuli. I want my stimmy. I don't know. Nothing. That's what the Republican parties are calling your people, victim card. No, I'm calling you the victim. I'm calling the people who use racism as a victim card. Racism is crumbs now. We have evolved so much as a country. And I don't have a people. I'm my own person. You know. I don't do the whole my people stuff. No, you need to wake up. You are so wanting to be a slave so bad. You are so far back, hundreds of years ago. If you want to be a slave, go to a country like Russia, go to Gaza, go to Afghanistan, and see how they live. And then come here. And now you'll know the difference. How old are you? Because it's so sad when people that are like 40 or older, they're still brainwashed, Like the old adage says, when you're liberal while you're young, you think with your heart. When you're conservative when you're older, you think with your brain. I think with my brain, not with my heart. So I know I'm not lost. No, you are lost, and you're thinking that you're a slave, but you're not a slave. Like, you're programmed. You are programmed. You think and you believe what the View tells you. So who are you voting for? Are you voting for Biden? I have a brain. I do have a brain. Are you voting for Biden? Tell me why. Why are you voting for Biden? Give me some of his policies that you like. I'll wait. Tell me. Instead of throwing insults, tell me. See, people who don't have intelligence, all they do is throw insults. Tell me, why are you voting for Joe Biden? Tell me, without throwing insults. Tell me why. No, don't gaslight. Tell me why you are voting for Joe Biden. I'm waiting. See, normally the people who are liberals, normally when you ask them, well, why you hate Trump or why are you voting this way? They don't have the knowledge. They don't know what they're doing because they just follow a bandwagon of what some TV show tells them. Okay, tell me why you're voting for Joe Biden. Tell me why. Tell me why black people voted for him when he told Charlemagne, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Why would a black person vote for that? That makes no sense. That's slavery. You guys are voting for people. That's your slave master. Now that's racism, what he said. Now let's talk about that. The Republican Party has changed so much throughout the decades. It's not the same as it once was before. There's people like Trump or people like Vivek Ramaswamy that don't want wars, that actually want to be peaceful with other leaders of other countries. Joe Biden doesn't want that. He wants wars. So you haven't answered my question. No, a lot of them are still brainwashed. I go to the barbershop. I mean, some woke up, but some are still brainwashed. So tell me, why are you voting for Joe Biden? Let's talk American policy. Stop using Palestine or whatever as a reason to deflect. You're deflecting. How am I an idiot brainwashed slave? You can't even give me an intelligent answer. You just keep throwing insults. So you're like the Meghan McCain of the left. You can't even give me an intelligent answer. See, she can't even give me an answer. That's what liberalism is. They can't give an answer as to why they vote who they vote for, or why they don't like someone that they say they don't like. How am I sad or how am I lost? I know why I don't want to vote for Joe Biden. I know why I don't want him to win. You can't tell me why, because you don't have an idea or a thought. No, I'm not sad. I woke up from the woke. Anyways. I mean, if you don't like America, then why are you here? If you think America is a racist country, then why are you here? I'm still waiting on Whoopi Goldberg to leave America. Didn't they all say they're going to leave when Trump won in 2016? No one left. I love America. I love America more than any other country in the world. I would not want to live anywhere else. I'm an American before anything. See, Squeal, again, she couldn't tell me why she believes what she believes. And normally they can't. They can't tell you because they don't read. They're lost. They believe what The View says. They don't even know what The View says. They just watch it. And they're brainwashed. And I used to be like that. I used to be just like that. And so, so people don't have an education. They don't want to educate themselves. And all they do is say race, 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 race. Haters be hating. Haters. But yes, Will, you need to read more about Vivek. Go watch his interview on The Breakfast Club. Watch both. Watch the first one. That was from like a year ago. There was this girl that literally went off on him. Like, she was ignorant. She was kind of like GQG. She kept bringing up race. Well, watch him. I mean, at first, At first, I had hesitations about him. But you don't know much about him. You haven't even watched him. Don't believe what the View says. If the media harps on somebody and they just literally attack someone, you have to ask yourself why. That means they're a threat. And you have to, well, what's the threat? Okay, well, if he's annoying, okay, whatever. What's annoying about him? I mean, he does sound like a robot, and I'm not sure if that's his real voice or not. I don't know, but I mean, I like what he says. I mean, he went to Yale. I think he went to Harvard and Yale. Got his PhD. He's really successful. So, his wife is a throat doctor. He said he said his wife is a throat doctor, and she's one of the few doctors that can actually allow people to swallow with their throat. Because some people they can't swallow correctly, and so she helps with that. He's like the nerd trying to get. So he doesn't have swagger? Is that what you're saying? Do I have charisma? I think that's why, and that's the reason why Ron DeSantis didn't go so far. Well, part of he's running against Trump, and then the other reason is he has no charisma or just he has no style. Like I remember when Justin Bieber came out, he had to hire a swag coach because he was one of them, and he still didn't have it even after he hired someone. He was really corny, and he still is corny. But so it's like either you got it or you don't. So that's why when he said he's running, Ron DeSantis was like, yeah, you're not gonna win, dude. You're not gonna get too far. Nikki Haley, same thing. Now Donald Trump has charisma, Most politicians don't have charisma. What's his name? Chris Christie doesn't have it. Ron DeSantis doesn't have it. Joe Biden damn near doesn't have anything. So I mean, Obama had it, or should I say has it? He's still alive. So, but yeah. So unfortunately now people are looking for the celebrity in politicians. He doesn't have the charisma most politicians have. So, yep, people are looking for celebrity or personality. I mean, no one really has it at the moment that I can think of. Other than Donald Trump. I guess GQG left the building. The ones that leave loses the conversation. Trump has more charisma? Yeah, he has more charisma. More than even Obama. Trump has syphilis. I mean, I've heard something, but I don't know if it's true or not. The news. GQG left the building. Like, when people bring up racism, I'm like, well, both parties have that issue. I just Googled Trump. It says he must pay $83.3 million to E. Jean Carroll. I thought he paid her off already. Maybe because he talked about her again. Oh, because he damaged her reputation. Anyways, I don't know. We'll see what happens in November. All right, you people. No one else is saying anything, so I'm about to log off. His slutty ways are finally got him. Well, Joe Biden's didn't get in trouble for Tara Reid. This is conspiracy theory. So he has an icy red hand, like there's something on his hand, red marks on his hand. And so there's a lot of jokes about it. So it's a rumor, it's not confirmed. We really don't know. Usually syphilis don't even appear on your hands. At least I don't think so. It's a rumor, squeal. Don't believe the rumors. Read up, baby. Read up. Do your research. All right. Bye-bye.